think we will conduct an experiment, force vibration experiment, by doing the cantilever beam with the rotational unbalanced mass. Okay. Our objective for the experiment is to determine the stiffness of the beam of the system, to analyze and comparison between theoretical and experimental for natural frequency in a different mass, to determine the decay rate of the system with different mass. Okay, the mass we use in this experiment is a 3 mass. First one is a 200 gram, 400 gram, and 600 gram. Okay. Now I will introduce all the apparatus for the force vibration. Okay. As you know, this is a tachometer. Okay, this is a DAQ. This is our overall apparatus. And this is a display computer. Okay. DAQ will take a signal accelerometer from the accelerometer, and we convert to the DAQ and display to the computer.
Okay, to find the stiffness, so we know that the different material of the beam that have different stiffness. So the material we use, we have on stiffness. So to test the stiffness, we use the mesh with 600 gram. So the mesh will clamp to the beam to get the distance between beam and base. Okay, before we clamp the mesh here, we must measure the distance between beam and the base. So firstly, we call the original base. We use the measure tape to measure the base, and from here we get the distance between base and the beam. The distance is 43 centimeter. Okay, after that we clamp the mesh here. And the distance between base and the beam will change. So we measure the distance. Okay, from here we get the distance from beam and base is 42.8 with using the mesh 600 gram. Okay, for the next experiment to find the stiffness of the beam, we use the mesh with 1200 mesh, and we clamp here. And when the mesh 1200 mesh clamp here, the mesh the distance between beam and the base will decrease. So we measure it. So we get the distance is 42.6 cm. Okay, for the next experiment, we just repeat the same method, and just we change the mesh with 1800, and we measure the distance between beam and the base. So from here we draw the graph for the stiffness graph.